This is the Truth is in the Work podcast, where you'll get music, sports, entertainment, and world news, but only in a real way. I am your host, Scanlouz De Leon, and to the left I got
D Tattoo Man back again with the shenanigans.
Yes, sir. And we got a very special guest in the building today. And if y'all don't know who she is, you about to. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
What's up? It's your girl, Alex Tiny B.
Yes, sir, man.
What? That's it? No nicknames, no.
That was my nickname.
No queen of this, princess of that, no.
Queen of the 432.
Okay, let them know where you from,
like,
man.
Damn.
What's in the building?
You know, people introduce themselves.
Queen
they
of,
be like,
Queen of Globe Life Park. No, I'm just
Miss had Lone Star. Miss I guess all the bread.
Yeah, shit, talk your shit.
Miss I'll dance your ass. Miss,
let them know where to follow you at all the shit.
Miss, you don't want to battle me. You know what I mean?
Miss, you got served due for Lil Saint.
Oh
yeah.
Alex Tiny B, artist, choreographer.
Run that shit down. Let them know.
You know what? No, hell no. Because you try to put a whole resume, we're going to be here longer than an hour.
Hey,
yeah.
Hey, look. We got a whole hour, so we going to dig into it. So like she said, artist, choreographer, you know what I'm saying?
Dancer.
All that shit. Dancer. You know what I mean? 106 and Park certified.
Period.
You know what I'm saying? We got BET alum in the building. You feel me? Yeah, I'm talking about.
That's
so what's
true.
up, man?
Where
the hell we start at? You know what I'm saying? Where did Alex Tiny B?
Well, you know what? Let's start off with the most impressive part of it all.
What's that?
You've never had a regular job your entire life, right?
Never had a regular job.
Straight out of college dancing.
Straight out of high school dancing.
Shit.
Oh.
I literally.
Correction.
It was in the newspaper, and Odessa American literally put, well, no shade to nobody because job is a job, but they were like, while most teenagers are flipping burgers this summer, Alex Benavides is taking her first job. It was my first choreography job. Literally had to catch a flight the day after my graduation party.
Nice.
Hey, man, that's the business. So how was that feeling at that time?
It was cool. It was scary. For those of you that don't know, I'm from Odessa, Texas, queen of the 432.
There you go.
I don't care what anybody
Or
else
what we
says.
like to call it, Dirt City.
Slow Dessa.
City full of dirt.
Slow Dessa for real?
Overdose, Texas.
Oh, shit.
OD. Southside.
Yo, that's crazy.
Yeah, it was scary. I was 17. Yeah, I didn't know what really. I just hopped into it, and that's literally what I've been doing since then.
What year was that? Not to put your age out there, but just to let them know, you know, the timeline for the folks.
2009.
2009.
Ooh, and
Now I co-own a dance studio with one of my good friends. I'm the director for the Texas Live Lone Stars.
Wait a minute. We gonna get there.
Okay.
We gonna get there.
Okay.
But right now we gonna shout out the sponsor. You already know we powered by Living Exist Clothing Co. LEClothingco.com, because the truth is and will always be in the word. This is episode 13.
13, God.
Episode 13. Y'all know what they say. Most people don't make it to 18, and we're on the way.
Almost there.
So, shit. What's that?
I got 13 tatted on me.
Oh, shit. She's a gang member.
No.
I'm just playing. Now you got to give context to the tattoo now.
No.
Oh, shit.
Give context to the tattoo.
Hold on. Continue.
Local artist ends up dead.
Yo, chill out.
No, I have 13 with the angel wings because one of my good childhood friends was number 13 growing up playing baseball, and he passed away a few years ago, and we all got 13 tatted on us.
That's how they.
And you're on the 13th episode.
And I'm on the 13th episode.
Yo, that's how God work. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You feel me? All glory to the Most High. You feel me? So let's start at the beginning, man. What got Alex Tiny B in the mode of dancing, or even knowing you can dance and sing though?
It's gonna sound.
Don't say you was just a cheerleader either.
No.
There had to be more than that, please.
Please
be more than that.
Shout out everybody on the
Get on
gram,
top.
man, tapping in. Appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all follow the Truth is in the Work podcast.
I don't even think I can
page.
go live on my Instagram no more.
Why not? You done got kicked off?
Yeah, I think so. Let me see.
Oh shoot.
So I started off at Shout Cheerleading by Welton Blaylock. Shout out to Welton. He taught me how to dance.
Really?
Yeah, I was 3 years old. I started at his cheer studio, did performances, Juneteenth, all that.
Okay, you was rocking.
Yeah, so I was dancing at a really young age. And then as cliche as this sounds, you know, Salena.
There you
go. Watch the movie Salena. My grandma, rest in peace, she used to make me the Salena replica outfits as a little girl.
The purple one, the
purple one,
famous purple outfit,
the red one, and I would go around Odessa and I would impersonate Selena.
So you were like performing at talent shows?
Actually, they got video clips
of
it. We can run that.
Yeah. It's been a long time coming, but so Welton, Shout Cheerleading, Selena, and I just kind of fell in love with it, and I never had anything else in my mind that I wanted to do. And if I didn't dance, I would want to be a detective.
Okay, I heard that.
So I'm a crime junkie, but outside of that, I never had anything else in my vision. Like, I've always knew that I wanted to be an entertainer. So, yeah, that's kind of how it started. Okay. Yeah.
So,
what teams were you on in high school?
So, well, I'll start in elementary. I was on the Rams cheerleader team. My mom was the coach, and she was a mean coach because she sent me home one time.
Go home, I'm gonna beat your ass later.
So my mom was the coach, and she had sent me home because I had got into it with another little girl because the other little girl didn't know the routine.
So that was your fault?
And I pissed you off.
It wasn't my fault, but it made me mad because I was in the back and I knew the routine, but my mom was not trying to play favorites, so she was like, let me put my daughter in the back. But your daughter was the best one.
You just took that hit.
I was upset. I was upset, and so I caught an attitude. And mind you, our practices were across the street from my grandma's house at the school. So my mom said, "Go home.
Get your ass out of here."
That's messed up.
Oh. Shout out to Tina Michelle.
Especially because you just gonna look out the window like they're still practicing.
And the song to this day I remember it was Christina Aguilera. Come on over.
They kept on. You could hear their practicing going on from across the damn street. I mean, I mean, she might as well just told you to get on the sideline and sit down. Like,
see, look, it says I can't share.
Oh damn, they ain't show. Come on, Instagram, y'all gotta show Tiny B some love, man. Hold on, she's trying to trying to get this bag out here. Stop playing. You messing with the monetization.
Let me see if I can do Facebook. But yeah, so that was how I started. Then I did Welton in between. Then in junior high, I was on the dance team and track and basketball. So I was going to basketball for an hour, dance for an hour, until eventually, like, I think my coaches were both frustrated. So they were like, you got to pick. Okay. So I chose dance.
I heard that.
But I was a good athlete. I was the 800-meter city champ.
Talk your shit.
For 2-3 years in a row, I think.
You still hold the record?
No, not at all.
Oh, okay.
Not at all.
It's okay. They made to get broken.
No, I'm not gonna say it.
What?
What? Go ahead, man. No. Hey, this is the Truth is in the Word podcast where you gonna get it in a real way, man. So let it. Come on.
You already be an asshole for the last one. Come on.
Hey, man, come on, man.
I'm just trying to say, her title wasn't taken. You feel me?
No, I don't.
No, I don't.
Yeah, come on.
Her record wasn't broken by
Oh yeah, nah, we got
and Uli Wooly.
Yo, nah, bro, chill out, bro. Chill out. Yeah, nah, you don't want to know what he talking about. But anyways, when did you know that music and dance was gonna be real for you?
So the crazy thing about that is music kind of skipped a period of time in my life. Okay. So I was straight dance. I loved Selena. I can't even talk today. Loved Selena, would perform, do all that stuff. But I did straight dance. So in high school, I was on the OHS Showgirls. I danced. I did all this stuff. But I always loved music, but I was so intimidated. I don't know why.
So you could dance in front of people, but you couldn't sing.
But I couldn't sing in front of people.
I heard that.
It wasn't until I got to Dallas that I actually started doing music. So I didn't start doing music until 2015.
Okay. What got you into it?
So I was backup dancing for Playing Skills.
Okay.
And I was working for one of their artists at the time.
Grammy nominated production team, you know what I'm saying?
Shout out to them.
Yeah.
Winning.
Grammy winning.
Mm-hmm.
That's a fact.
So I was dancing for them, and Yeah, they had a showcase for their artists at the time. I think you were around.
Which one?
It was Inertia, Shelby, Louie, and then me.
What were
into
y'all called then? Because y'all had a name then, didn't y'all?
I had a name. It was #Team Tiny B.
Okay.
But it's because, so here's what happened. So I was doing all their choreography for all their artists, and it got to a point where I was just like, I can do that. Like, I can do that, and I feel like I could do it.
I was at that show.
Yeah.
That's what she just said.
I just said that.
Oh, man, pay attention. Now, did you say you could do that because you're watching them and you're like it was like I could be a little better than him, or it was like I could do that too? Which one is it? Let's keep it a buck. Because as an artist myself, you like, man, that motherfucker's
so
trash,
we'll keep it a buck. So everyone knows Louis my boy.
We talk about Louis the singer, y'all.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Love him. But when I was watching their female artists at the time, I was like, I can do that, but better. Because I know how to entertain, yada yada. So I asked Play, like, can I perform? And he was like, yeah, as a dancer, yeah. I'm like, no, like, can I perform a record? He's like, you got music? I lied.
Oh, I was just about to ask, did you have on the vault ready?
That's what you do, though.
No.
That's a fact.
You lie.
I said,
you know
yeah.
you go get one.
Yeah, I do. Never recorded anything in my life.
Sheesh.
And so I'm going behind their back. I'm using sources of theirs. Gumbo, shout out to Gumbo.
Oh, shout out Gumbo, the producer, right?
Yes.
Oh,
so
yeah, for
he wrote and helped me do my first record.
Your very first record?
So I'm
what was it called?
Way Up.
Way Up?
Yeah.
I thought it was 2 a.m.
Well, 2 a.m. was with High, which is not my record. It's Adrian Marcel.
Okay.
When I
Mic dropping, name dropping. Y'all know, if y'all know who Adrian Marcel is, then I don't know where the hell y'all been. You must be a baby.
Yeah, you must be a baby.
You must be a baby.
We was out getting tacos.
Yeah.
So I'm over here, I'm not going to punk out on this opportunity, right?
That you created
that
for
I
yourself.
Created for myself.
You know what I'm
so
saying?
I'm over here. I'm hitting up Gumbo. I'm like, just tell me how much. Like, I'm gonna write I'll do my first record. So we get in the studio.
What did he tax you?
I think it was 500.
For a Gumbo beat?
Yeah, he hooked me up.
Was he producing for EB then?
For who?
For EB?
No.
He wasn't
I think
there
he was
yet?
independent.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So he hooked me up, and that was my first time recording music. So I did that song, and then I did the 2 a.m. cover, and then I think that was it. I don't know.
How did the record come out?
It came out really good. It got
really good?
really good response. We ended up shooting a music video for it. But then I hit George Rose, who's now a Christian rapper, and he's blowing up. He was producing at the time, and he's crazy with his beats. And so I hit him up, and I was like, because he's a dancer. And so I was like, okay, I need you to add, like, some dance breaks in here. Like, give me some Michael Jackson, like. So he, like, set up my whole show like that. And so I got with some dancers. I added choreo. I added the whole Michael Jackson, like dance break in it. The snaps, it was like a click, 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 boom. Crowd went nuts. Like, I'm killing. I'm the last one, and I'm killing.
Oh, and
wait. No, I think Inertia was last. I don't know.
You were.
I was like third, second.
No, you were
second to the last.
Third.
I want to say you came right after Shelby.
I think I came after Shelby.
The Shelby kicked it off.
Yeah.
Oh, so it wasn't.
So Shelby, me, Louis, Inertia.
Yeah.
Oh, well, Inertia at the time, but like.
Was this at a big venue or?
It was at the Travis.
It was a club.
It was a club.
It was a nice sized club. It didn't have no stage. They had to make their own.
But like they made it, like they had made this concert like a competition.
Oh,
so it was like, let's see who can sell the most tickets. Let's see who can get the most fans. Let's see who did this.
But everybody was in the same camp.
But everybody was in the same camp. Okay. Mind you, I'm not signed. I'm just the dancer.
No
so
doubt.
I had like a lot to prove.
Yeah, you feel
So, and to this day, tell me if I'm wrong, but I still feel like I killed everybody. Like, I feel like my show was the best. And Play had came up to me and he was like, yeah, like you did that.
Is there a video of it?
There's a video.
Is it on YouTube?
I still,
do you have it?
I have it.
You have it?
Because shout out to Birdhouse Films.
I know where it's at.
They recorded
it's
it.
online?
I know where it's at.
We can tag the video in the description?
Yeah.
We gonna put the video in the description. Let y'all be the judge of that.
But you were there.
But you know what?
You didn't know me like that though.
You know what? Yeah, but you know what? Shelby really disappointed me. She brought her own band.
So she was an R&B singer?
No, she did a bunch of rock music. I was like, yeah,
okay,
whatever.
She's a great vocalist.
But you know, that's what was disappointing.
But she was doing covers?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's what
I can't remember.
Yes, she did.
I'm just saying, like, I was new to it.
You did your thing.
Well, it's an Alisani B interview, so we just gonna keep it on.
But you got to remember. And Nurse at the time was jumping on couches. He had Joe Rose. He was on stage with him.
He's a rapper.
All over the fucking place, and But you started jumping on the goddamn couch. I remember.
No, I did not.
Yes, you did. Yes, you fucking did. You jumped on the couch. You started jumping up and down.
No, I didn't. You thinking of somebody else?
Nope, that's you.
Look,
I still remember you had
the
the little flannel thing tucked around your fucking waist. And,
okay.
Yeah, with the blue jeans.
So he know what he's talking about?
Yeah. But what I'm saying,
I was there, goddammit.
What I'm saying is, like,
but you did
let's be real. Like, take
you did kill it for your first show
If
ever.
you were an A&R out of those 4, who would you sign for money reasons?
Speak on it.
Oh, well, shit. You definitely had the most.
Like, who's giving you that Chris Brown?
Yeah, the most to
that
give.
Janet Jackson.
Okay, she had the most
J-Lo,
to give.
that Beyonce, like, dancing, singing, like, doing the whole 9. And that was, like,
Well,
up there with the greats.
Nobody's ever denied that about you.
I know, but I'm just saying that was my first show ever. And I put myself in that situation.
That's what was impressive about it.
And nobody even knew that. Nobody knew.
So what did...
She did make herself look seasoned.
What did that opportunity creating situation create?
Alex Tiny V.
So what happened after that?
Not just a dancer. I just started doing music.
You started doing,
and I started doing shows and opened up for A.B. Quintanilla at the House of Blues. I did opened up for Nelly in my hometown. Nelly and Paul Wall. Freaking the Tejano Car Show. And in my hometown, like I'm bringing, I bring the crowd to me even though I'm not the main
What was
act.
your biggest performance? The most memorable one that was like, it was lit. Like you had the butterflies in your stomach.
The
was
House
like
of Blues.
House of Blues?
Yeah, because, as a little girl, I looked up to Salena.
Okay.
And,
it's an iconic place too.
It's a lot of people, Lil Wayne just had a concert there.
For sure.
Like in 2023. So as a new artist to perform at the House of Blues for Selena's brother's album release party was a big deal for me. And then my family was there. My grandpa was there. It was just like one of those things that I'll never forget. And then I think that concert like made me like really, really love performing more than just dancing.
Okay.
Because I dance all day long for whoever, but I'm a Leo and I don't like being in the shadows.
I heard that.
I don't like being in the background.
She's a peacock. She gotta fly. Goddamn. You know what I'm saying? So, okay. So now that we here, you know what I'm saying? Let's talk about 106 in Park. But hold up. We about to go to break. So y'all can get some of our sponsors right now. You know what I'm saying? So y'all stay tuned. We'll be right back. This is the Truth is in the Work podcast where you get music, sports, entertainment, and world news, but only in a real way.
Tastes good like soul food. Parked up outside in the old school. You know me back with the OU. The dog always find his way back home and it's so true.
This is the Truth is in the Work podcast where you're going to get music, sports, entertainment, and world news, but only in a real way. And we are back from that ad, you know what I'm saying, episode 13. Appreciate y'all being here rocking with us. Like earlier, we got Alex Tiny B in the building. Your boy De Leon, D Tattoo Man with the shenanigans. So before we went on that little break, we was talking about a little of your beginning journey, and then now we're at the part to where, man, you made it to the couch. The most infamous couch, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how old or how young y'all are, but 106 in Park.
Period.
Yeah, I'm saying that was a staple in the community growing up, you know what I'm saying, when you want to learn new music or learn new artists. So how'd you get your ass up there?
So as a dancer first, here's the story. So I was asked to choreograph for an artist in Dallas who was going to perform on 106 in Park. Okay. So I choreographed it and then I put myself in it and we went to New York and I was on 106 in Park as a dancer. And then years later, that was when it was Terrence and Roxy. Mm-hmm. And then years later, it was Bow Wow and what's her name? I don't know her name. Anywho.
Who is with Bow Wow? Oh, the Mexican chick, huh?
No, she's mixed. I don't know.
She's mixed?
So that performed on 106 in Park as a dancer. Then,
so you went twice?
It was 3 times. So I actually won a contest on 106 in Park for the best dance video, and they sent me like a care package. And then Bow Wow was like, yeah, she can dance. I don't know. I have the clips.
Man,
it's funny.
talk that shit.
No, I can't remember what he says, but he was like, yeah, shout out to Alex Tiny B. She's hitting that dancing, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, woo, woo, you know. And then the other time was, I think I had maybe danced to one of his songs, or I don't know what I did.
Okay.
And they shouted me out again. So then from there, I had a lot of people reach out to me. And then that's when I hit them with I do music too. Because
that's lit.
That's the hardest part is people still put me in this box of, she's just a dancer. So I'm always having to tell people like, no, I do music too. And I've performed in a lot of venues that some artists who have been doing music for years haven't touched yet.
That's a fact.
So, and then you have like the haters out there. They're like, it's because you're a female. But I'm like, no, it's because I put on a show and blah, blah, blah.
First of all,
and that comes from a lot of male rappers from back home,
I
too.
believe it. Oh, okay, hold on. Take that. Shots fired.
It has nothing to do with being a female. It's marketing. It's social media. It's image.
Talk your shit.
It's rehearsal.
Message.
It's time put in.
Message.
People want to see a show. They don't want to see you and 1,000 of your homeboys on stage.
That's a fact.
Walking around with your microphone like this. Like, it's just, there's so much that goes into it. And I feel like I respectfully worked for it. And I can't help it if I'm if I'm doing music for 5-6 years and I'm performing on all these stages. It has nothing to do with being a woman.
Because that can go both ways too.
Period.
When a woman doesn't get the opportunity, then they'll say, okay, it's men driven industry or whatnot. But from what we heard about you even getting on that first stage and then you getting on the 106 in Park stage, you created these fucking opportunities.
Yeah.
Because like you said, you choreographed and then you was like, fuck it, I'm gonna put myself in there.
Yeah.
So boom.
Yeah. Making opportunities for yourself.
There you go.
And I don't say this to say like, I'm better than anybody back home from Odessa, because I'm not. There's so many artists from Odessa that are amazing. And then there's some that are coming out of the woodworks that I never even knew of that are amazing. And if I was a millionaire and I had my own record label, I would sign them. But a lot of times it is an image thing, and it's 2023. So like you have to work on like your social media,
branding and marketing.
Branding.
Speaking of image, while these two boring asses keep boring us to death. Holy shit.
Let her get her story off.
Look, man.
Let me talk.
Everybody has their story, and we love those stories. But you know what?
Well, what you got to say since you rudely interrupted?
Right.
You know, image. We're going to talk about that.
Why?
Because I want people to know exactly what you want your image to portray the whole time.
She giving artists game, man.
You know what?
Game.
You know what? But we've gone back and forth about this for a long ass time, and now we're on the platform where we can really argue about it. Cause
we can argue if you want to argue.
Yeah, I always considered that had to be a certain way. She always considered it a different certain way, but then changes her mind so many times. In the meantime, between time,
he wants me to be naked.
Says who?
Says you.
No, I did not.
Yeah.
I feel like my image.
Okay.
But here's what I learned in college.
Talk to him.
In a marketing class. If you cannot tell me what your color is, what your perfume smell would smell like, what your shoe would look like, none of that, then you aren't ready, because that's part of branding.
That's a fact.
Like, I already know my colors, red and black. My smell, masculine but feminine. My shoe, black with white.
What the hell is a masculine but feminine
It's
smell?
a mutual smell, meaning a guy can wear it and it rocks, and a girl can wear it and it rocks.
What kind of smell is that?
Like a wood
It's
floor.
like a wood.
I would assume.
Like a wood, or like
a wooden sweet or something like that.
It's just
but not vanilla.
like,
You
okay.
said not vanilla.
Not vanilla.
What kind of liquor would I make if it was my own? Whiskey. Because whiskey is strong for women and it's strong for men. So like all those things I learned, and you want to talk about image, that's fine. I know how to be sexy, and I could rock some sweats and still look sexy in sweats.
Oh, I'm gonna egg this the fuck on. She told you how she felt about it. How do you feel about it, Momager?
Oh, how do I feel about it?
Yeah, for those of you that don't know,
talk to him.
This is my manager.
Mm-hmm.
When she lets me.
Her representation will say.
When she lets me.
And it's hard. Here's why it's hard for me to do that. Because
Speak on it, please.
I'm a Leo. I like being in control, and you have to remember, before music, I did your job for other artists. So sometimes it's hard for me to let you run with shit when I know it's not gonna work.
You know how exactly you know it's not gonna work?
Because I already did it. I already know.
And y'all, I can honestly say y'all both coming from the same place with that. Like y'all both are like, but I did this and it worked. And you're like, but I did this and it worked. And she like, well, you did that and it didn't work. And he's like, well, you did that and it didn't work. Hey, different strokes for different folks.
And I will say, I want to meet everybody halfway. I want to be a balance because I am older now and I'm not some little girl. But also I have to keep in mind, in the back of my head, I have 3 dads, right? My real dad, my stepdad, and then my mom's fiance now. 3 brothers. I own a dance studio, so I can't be out here looking like Cardi B.
That's a fact.
Because I still have people to think about. But I want to be able to be sexy without overdoing it and offending my other parts of my businesses.
Okay, see, and this is how we always bumped heads because she would never let me find what that is because she was stuck on her TLC look.
Okay. And Alex, let me ask you a question.
I mean?
Okay.
Do you think not being, you don't consider yourself sexualized? Would you think that hindered your career, not being sexualized or overly sexualized? Like, do you already feel you're sexy enough?
I do.
Okay, so let me ask it this way then. So do you think not being overly sexualized is hindering your career in any aspect?
Yes. Because I know that's what the people want.
Okay, but you're still standing on business.
I'm still
like
standing. So let's say this. Let's say I didn't have brothers, didn't have daddy issues.
Damn.
Don't have a dance studio. I'm out
we
there.
just gonna go straight there.
But I would, because I'd be full force, just that image. But even then, that's not even me. I grew up in West Texas. I grew up in a small town.
Yeah, but nobody said you had to have that image. That exact image that you're thinking. That Cardi B image, that fucking Nicki Minaj image.
Okay, I'm
not
give
talking
you
about that.
They're like extra sexual.
Yeah,
like
I'm not talking like D'Angelo
If you could put,
image.
okay,
that's a man.
Okay, if
Still.
you could put me in an outfit right now.
Tell them people what should be wearing.
Here's my outfit. Ball cap. Big hoops. Full face of makeup. Top like this. Maybe show my chest a little bit. Leather pants or leather shorts.
What's on the feet?
Cowgirl boots, but they go up to my thigh. You go.
Wedge heel or stiletto?
Stiletto or a wedge.
Your turn, brother.
Not even a wedge, a block heel.
Your turn, brother.
Yeah. So your turn. What would you put your artist in?
How long did it take us to get there?
Years.
Yeah, because I had to fight with you about your damn TLC look. Everything was parachute pants and 4X fucking t-shirts.
But that works for some people.
You know, hold on, wait a minute. As a dancer,
It works for
that
me. Look at
as a
Sierra.
dancer,
Look at Sierra.
See, I'll tell you, my favorite performance outfit that you were ever in was when we did the Tejano car show, and you wore the leather thigh highs with the fucking long Salena shirt and the leather jacket.
That?
Huh?
You liked that?
Yeah.
So see,
It was-
should I be wearing?
It was what? It was simple. It was simple.
Oh, the phone died. It was getting good. Keep going.
oh, that's ugly. Go ahead, brother. Because I got.
It was simple, but it gave off what we needed it to. It gave him a little bit. It gave him a little taste, but didn't overdo it.
And I get that now, and I'm meeting you halfway, ain't I?
Okay.
Yeah.
Hold
No,
on. What was the video when you was on the rooftop?
Got it on my own. I don't need no help.
There was that? No.
That was all her.
That was
No. That's not it.
rooftop
No, you was on the rooftop. Was
with
it?
some shorts.
And it was dark time?
Dallas in the background.
It was nighttime.
Yeah.
That was a good look. Whose look was that?
Mine.
Didn't that gay dude help you with that?
Huh?
Didn't the gay dude help you with that?
Why you
look?
gotta be gay? Just say the guy.
First of all, hold on. Wait a minute. I would advocate for that. Hey, shout out my gay niggas that be dressing and know how to decorate a fucking house. Y'all motherfuckers the truth.
First of all, fuck both of them. Homeboy know who I'm talking about. You know we good.
What's his name?
I forgot.
You know his name.
I know his name, but I'm not gonna say it because now he's in a whole different line of work.
So we ain't saying no names.
Okay.
They know who we talking about.
You can't put in.
But I thought he helped you with that look.
Oh shit! All right.
He did.
Okay.
He did.
I thought he helped you with the whole look on the whole video.
Yeah.
All right. So what's wrong with it? It wasn't her vision. You giving all the credit to homeboy?
No, I was just saying, didn't he help you with that?
Okay. How did you feel about that look? And we're gonna put that video right here so y'all can see exactly what we talking about. You know what I mean? How do you feel about that look?
I think that was when we had made an understanding. It was like, okay, wait, on the on my own video, you take control of the look. For the attention video, let me take the reins.
Wait, is it not?
Didn't we make that?
The attention video is the one with
that I hate. I hate those. I hate them.
You hate that? You hate that look?
I hate those looks.
Oh, you just said that because he chose.
No, I feel like I say but yeah, I feel like I could have put a little bit more effort into that video.
Then why didn't you? It's yours still at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Like, my nigga, it's still your face. No matter if this motherfucker face in the background, you the person they seeing.
I feel like we have met in the middle and we've gotten here. And now it's like, okay, because I found who I am throughout all
as a person,
okay, as an artist, as a choreographer. Like I know who I am.
So is that the stage you're in, right? Like, would you consider yourself still in a developmental stage?
No, I'm ready.
So this you.
This is me.
Yeah. Now I have no problem with the looks that she portrays and brings out. And
okay.
And I feel like, I mean, I know how to balance it both. I know how to balance everything now. I didn't know. I was kind of like, oh, what do I do? What do I do? Now I'm like,
how does that resonate being an artist? Like, how does that make being an artist difficult when you trying to find who you are?
Because then you don't know what kind of music you want to do.
And like you said, effort. When you're not too sure about your look, you're not too sure about your effort.
You just kind of grab the suitcase and go. Like now it's like.
And how does the artistry and the creativity take a hit in that?
Take a hit like now that I know what I am, or like back then?
No, then we could go into what it's like now after you know yourself.
I was just so confused. So everything was like a question. Okay. Like nothing was like, oh, I love this. Everything was like, it's cool.
No doubt. People
will like it, but I don't really like it. But people like it. You know what I mean?
I definitely get it.
Sure. Yeah, I don't know. It was a learning experience and a growing experience too.
Well, you know, one of the things I always said was when you go on stage, the kind of performance that you put out and the intensity of it, hell, go out there with the sneakers on. And,
yeah.
You know, if you got to put a jersey on or a long shirt over, do that.
And sometimes I do that on purpose. Like,
but once you get off stage and you go meet the fans, you know what I mean? Put the heels on, drop that mini skirt or whatever the fuck, the thigh highs, and you know, go do the photo ops while you all, you know what I mean?
And I get that now that I'm older. But like also sometimes I would do that on purpose. So if I'm in a lineup with a bunch of female artists and they're naked on stage and they're not dancing and they're boring, like okay, I'm gonna keep my sneakers on, I'm gonna keep my ball cap on and show you
just turn up
what I can do without all that. I don't have to put on my booty shorts and show my ass to give you a good show. And sometimes I would do that on purpose. But now if I'm in a show and there's something like men headlining and I'm the only female, then I'm going to show out.
No doubt.
I'm going to show out. But now I know all that kind of stuff.
And how, with being an entertainer, and like you said, you trying to, when you were looking for who you are and now you know who you are, how does that affect your relationships with, men? Like being an entertainer, everybody, all the men looking at you, all the girls want to be like you. Like, how do you deal with that? Have you had boyfriends while you've been moving and grooving? Some made it, some didn't.
I feel like shit. Going into the
no, we gonna get into it. Come on. It's the truth is in the work, so you got to do what? Tell the truth.
I'm not gonna lie.
Speak
From
on it.
2015 to 2020, I wasn't really in any relationships throughout my growing pains process as an artist.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I am in a serious relationship. So it does change things, but then it doesn't, because I'm also at a point where it's kind of like, this is what it is. You accept it or bye.
Okay. And he's been receptive to that.
Yes.
He's supportive and all that.
It
too.
was new at first because he ain't never dated nobody like me. Okay. Because even his friends, when we started dating, because I went through his Instagram DMs. One of his friends.
You did what?
I went through his Instagram DMs when we first started
You
dating.
one of them?
I'm one of them.
Oh, man.
Wait, was one of them.
Okay.
But when we first started dating, it was wrong. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have done that. But it was cool because his
Thank
friends,
you. Accountability, ladies.
Yes.
Accountability.
Yes.
We love it.
Yes, I was wrong. But what was cool about that was that female friends of his were like, "Oh my God, you're dating Alex Tiny B."
Oh, that's a bet.
So
Boost.
it was
Confident
a
boost. For sure.
So I think at first he was like,
What?
I don't know how to handle her doing this, and she wearing this and wearing that,
No
and
doubt.
she going to the studio with all these men. But then once he started to meet, he met Derek. Derek does tattoos. At first when I'm saying I'm going with Derek, he's thinking Derek, guy's gonna think of he's gonna think of
his mind just racing. Who
his
the fuck
mind,
is Derek?
Yeah. So he had to learn too, even with Louis and all these people in the studio, it's always business for me.
No doubt.
So it was a learning process for him, and he gets it now, and he's respectful, and he understands. And
How is it dating somebody that's not a part of that world? Because we know what he does, and that's a whole different world
That's
too.
a
I'm
whole
pretty
different
sure
world.
you had to,
Yeah.
mold yourself to be able to move within that
Yeah.
world also.
I will say it's a pro and a con. For me, at first I always saw myself dating somebody in the industry because it would just make sense, right?
No doubt.
I've never dated a dancer, like a choreographer. I try to stay out of that realm because that's a whole different thing. But I always thought I'd be with a singer or country singer or a, rapper or actor. But no, it's so different. But it's also cool because you get to teach them, and it's always exciting for them. You tell your boyfriend that's a rapper, you're like, oh, I got a show, blah, blah, blah. They're like, oh, bet.
Hell
You
yeah.
tell somebody, instance, my boyfriend who's a baseball player or retired, and they're like, oh, when, where, what is it? Da-da-da, da-da-da. They want to know all
Who
these
gonna be
things.
there,
Who's
all
going to be
that.
there? They're excited for you. So, it just depends on the person, I guess.
No doubt.
But that's a learning experience in itself. And that took adjusting for me too. And I know Derek can speak on this. He was probably frustrated with my ass because I was trying to balance being a girlfriend and being a supportive girlfriend because he wasn't just anybody, He was a baseball player.
No doubt.
So, and not just any baseball player, he's a pro. He's getting paid to do this. So I'm putting my music on hold because I'm visiting him. I'm trying to go to games and I'm doing this.
How did you deal with that? Because I know as an artist myself, I've always been the type I'm give a what I got to do is I'm finna get that done.
Yeah.
No matter what's going on.
I think it was really hard for me because I wanted to make him happy and be supportive for him. So I was putting some stuff on hold because I didn't know how to balance it.
Okay.
And we were just fresh in the relationship too. So I was like, well, I don't want to lose this guy because I'm picking music over him. I'm finally happy. I don't have kids yet. I'm not married. I'm about to be in my 30s. This is not okay. I can't just, not support him because I got to go to the studio. When half the time I'm sitting there sometimes, by the time we get started, I could have been at the game
No doubt.
or just something. So that was a learning process for me. And like I said, now, I even called Derek one day. I was like, I don't know, it's epiphany. I don't know. Everything's it's just shifting into place now. Okay. And everything is it's balanced.
And this is after you learned who you are.
Who I am,
as a woman,
what I want out of the industry, what I want out of a relationship, and yada yada.
I heard that. That's what's up.
He over here bored.
Hey, it's all right because he's not a part of this world. He's not a part of the artist side of it. He's a part of the administrative side. So he's like,
I'm a part of that. I'm a part of that, keeping people entertained.
Keeping people entertained. And Derek is the type of person where if
He's
you don't gotta agree, no, but I will give him this. If you don't got a green room for me and you want me to perform, but you expect me to wait outside or in the audience like a regular person with a wristband, Derek is sending my ass home.
That's a fact.
Derek is gonna send my ass home.
We're not playing that game.
don't do that no more.
I'm not finna be waiting outside nowhere to do nothing.
And that's the thing for me. Not even as an artist. I'm looking at this as an artistic director, choreographer. I don't care if it's an A-list rapper, B-list, C-list, D-list. If you're a promoter, stop doing that to artists. Stop asking them to open or stop. Even if they're paying you to open, don't have these people come to your shows and then you treat them like peasants because they're not the main acts, because it takes a lot for somebody to get up on stage and do what they do. And you got to treat these people with respect, even if they're not Justin Timberlake.
That's a fact.
So if you're watching this, stop doing that. If you don't have a green room for everybody, figure it out.
Hell yeah. All right, now let's get into some exciting shit. Who's on the top of Alex Tiny B's artist list, greatest list of all time, dead or alive? And then we'll go into who on any record, who is the all-star record on there with you?
Ooh, okay. How many? Top 5?
Top 5. We can go 3 or 5.
5.
Yeah, you
Top
gotta
five.
think a little bit.
Top 5.
If you can't get 5, we'll go 3.
George Strait,
Shit.
Alan Jackson, Michael Jackson,
The Jacksons.
Justin Timberlake, Salena.
Oh, that's top 5. Now, who's on you only get 3. You and 2 other artists. But they got to be breathing right now, so you still got a chance to get them on that shit.
To get him on a record?
Yep.
Chris Brown,
Talk to him. Breezy.
Justin Timberlake.
Ooh.
We'll call him Big Right Breezy.
But there is a rapper right now in Dallas that I found on TikTok that I really want to work with.
You gonna show him love, or you just gonna go ahead?
Mexican OT.
Oh yeah, Mexican OT.
Okay.
I've been seeing your shit too, bro. You
Yes.
getting busy. We got to get you up here.
Yes.
I know you on your way. I think he signed though. I think he signed a couple months ago.
Dang.
But I mean, you never did you jump in the DMs yet?
Well, I know he had a show in Fort Worth, and I did reach out about opening, but
Hey man,
I'm not paying to open.
That's a fact.
Sorry.
You know what you do? You make the record and then just send it with an open verse. Like,
but
get on this shit.
It's crazy because I'm not like a huge like rapper fan. Like I don't
No
really,
doubt.
like I'm not like looking for rappers in Dallas. But like I don't know. It's just I like the way he sounds and his look is giving Texas.
That's a fact.
So I really like his stuff, and I would
And
like
his
to work
style
with
is
him.
dope too. I just watched a video from like a day before
He said,
yesterday.
"Whatever."
Yeah, and I be like, what the fuck? He getting busy. I was like, I was like, it sound like a nigga. I was like, you fucking Mexican? I'm like, all right, bro, get busy then. Yep, shit, because y'all need a W after 6ix9ine got his ass whooping that bathroom.
What you mean, y'all? Oh yeah, he is Mexican.
Yeah, nigga, what you mean,
I
y'all?
keep thinking he's Puerto Rican. I thought he was Puerto Rican.
Look, but they still Latin descent. Come on, because
You know what's crazy is I like 6ix9ine.
Look, man. Okay.
And I like him because of what he does for the poor. I don't care.
What the fuck he do for the poor that I didn't see?
Gives them money.
He gives them money.
Okay, I didn't see none of that.
Because people don't talk about it.
First of all, it's hard to talk about it or focus on that when you're doing other shit.
That's true. That is true. I'm
You know
not
what I'm
saying
saying?
I'm not saying he's a saint.
If he didn't do as much trolling and stick to music, fuck the whole snitching shit. Even
Right.
though, you know what I'm saying,
No, I'm snitching.
You know what I'm
No,
saying?
just kidding.
I'm saying if you're a civilian, you don't live by those rules anyway.
Yeah.
So we can't hold you by those rules. But outside of that, the motherfucker made some music that people was like, I can fuck with that.
Yeah. I danced to it. I choreographed to it.
You know what I'm saying?
I used
so,
the music. Like,
outside of the snitching shit, if he didn't do the trolling, my nigga, your career really could be a career, bro.
yeah.
You wouldn't have to worry about fucking going to the gym trying to get big
Looking over
and
your
you know what I'm
shoulder.
saying, and getting jumped in a fucking bathroom, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. But yeah, the Mexican OT, he's definitely a dub for, you know what I'm saying, the Latin community. Because bro get busy. And his visuals is dope too. So he's a well-rounded motherfucker.
Yeah.
You feel me?
And I just found him. People are like, he's been out. I'm like, I'm sure he has.
Yeah.
But TikTok will do that for you.
I didn't hear of him until this year too. Louis put me on him too. I can't even lie.
I haven't really been out and about for a while, so.
Out and about. You see this motherfucker right here? Cause your old ass nigga, she out and about.
He's falling asleep right now.
There was a time. There was a time when we was at everybody's fucking event.
That's a fact.
Everybody, Dallas Life had us on point with every fucking thing.
Yeah.
Or we was always at fucking somewhere downtown. Somebody doing something.
I just be too tired to do that.
That motherfucker's just
like, I know that's a part of the game too.
No doubt.
But also, it's like I gotta put some boundaries with that because I don't want to age
Does
fast.
the game have an age limit?
It does not.
Talk to
only
him.
a hater would say
Talk
that.
to him.
Only a hater would
Now,
say that.
why doesn't the game have? In your opinion, why doesn't the game have an age limit?
Because music is timeless.
Woo! Spoken like a true artist right there. You feel me?
Period.
It don't matter how motherfucking old you are. If you can come up with a dope record and you can market that shit.
Yeah. I mean, look at Shania Twain. She's older and she reinvented herself and her look again. And she's about to go on her tour. Smokey Robinson's still alive. He's putting out music. Like, I hate that narrative. Like, oh,
it's a young man or young woman's game.
like, you too old to be doing that. You too old to be on stage. Like, no, who says? Because what's the difference of me telling somebody telling me that, and I'm 50 years old like J-Lo, still dancing on stage with a sequence outfit. Oh, I'm too old to do that. What if somebody went to your 9 to 5 and told you, oh, you're too old to be a dentist?
Yeah.
Like, what's the difference?
Because one thing money don't do, it don't age.
It don't age.
And
And
you
one
can
thing,
get some,
music
they don't want you to get it.
is always going to be around.
That's a fact.
No matter what.
Anything in the industry. Like after you, like even if you get old and you don't dance, you can still show motherfuckers what to do.
And I will, because look
You know
at
what I'm
Debbie
saying?
Allen.
That's the same person I was
She's
just
older
thinking about.
too, and she's still out dancing folks.
Well, yo, motherfucker, you in that you administrative, so y'all motherfuckers should be old as shit. Look at Clive Owen and all them niggas, L.A. Reid and shit.
Yeah,
I think you'll be all right.
Just don't do me like Whitney Houston's manager.
you know what?
He had a whole
We're gonna
party.
It's time for a break.
We're gonna take a quick stab in the neck break.
Sorry, God, that was bad. Don't do that, Alex. Do not.
But you know what?
You gonna take us out?
While we take this fucking break and I, break your fucking neck, you know what I mean? When we come back, we're gonna talk about her little transition into country music.
Yeah.
But so during this break, we'll give you a little taste of her new
and we gonna give you
one of her records. So
Alex Toddy B music, man.
you know what I mean? A couple web addresses.
Y'all
So
know what the fuck we at.
check this out, and maybe Scanlouz de Leon will return after these.
And maybe he'll be awake.
This
Probably
is the
not.
Truth is in the Work podcast, episode 13 with Alex Tiny B. We out this motherfucker.
Yes, sir.
Spin me round and round, dancing to our favorite song. Neon moon and whiskey shots, margaritas on the rocks, black hat and cowboy boots. Oh, that was so you. Life will never be the same. Dear Grandpa, I miss you. I miss you. I'll never forget the day you kept saying goodbye.
This is the Truth is in the Work podcast, where you're going to get music, sports, entertainment, and world news, but only in a real way. And let's shout out our sponsors, Living Is This Clothing Co., LEClothingco.com, because the truth is and will always be in the work. You know what I'm saying? This is episode 13. We still here with Alex Tiny B. And before we left, bro, I believe you had a little question for her, man.
Yep, I'm just enjoying my refill. Hold on.
Ain't nothing wrong with it, player.
Later.
Anyway, so we just coming back. We just played the
You dropped that glass kind
your
of hard.
your first country. You made me lose my train of thought. Shut up,
My
boy.
bad. Country.
Country.
Mister. I don't know how to get an edge up.
Yeah, I don't.
Beard looking like ass hair.
Hey,
Anyway,
man. Damn, leave my pubes alone, nigga. God damn, bro. I'm barely growing this shit.
looking like
It's not about me, it's about Tiny,
looking
man.
like Barbara
Damn,
Bush
bro.
over there.
Right.
You offset.
Anyway,
Right. Yeah, shit. Shit.
anyway, did your first ever country record dedicated to your grandpa? Rest in peace.
Rest in peace for sure.
How did that had to be a big change?
Yeah.
So what made you dive in and make that kind of a change?
So going back to finding myself.
I know what motivated you. I don't want to. We give you the confidence to be able to just because we've never done a ballad before.
Yeah, like I never
So-
really like did a ballad. I did a lot of rapping, a lot of, R&B. But growing up in West Texas, I listened to country music. I remember like being in the living room with my grandpa and CMT was on, and it was just like MTV back in the day before all the shows. It was just music videos.
All day.
So growing up in West Texas, country, I actually really do love country music. And losing my grandpa was really hard on me, and so the only way that I could heal from that was writing the song. And I was just going to write it and just keep it. I was just going to write it because I wrote it literally in his room the year that he passed, but I didn't release it till like a year later because it wasn't supposed to be like released. Mm-hmm. And then when I did that record, it felt so right. And then it began to match up with where I was in my life, like image-wise and, just finding myself and being like, oh, this is who I am. This is how I dress on a daily basis when other people are doing it for publicity. Like, I'm like, oh, this is how I dress, on a normal basis. Like, so just putting all that together and releasing the song and then seeing the feedback that I got from it really motivated me to continue to dive into country music, because it was a lot. I don't even know what I'm trying to say. It was a lot of support. It was a lot of support, and it was crazy because I had got more support on that record than I did any of my other records.
I think that record really had a big impact on people. Period.
Mm-hmm.
No doubt. It came from a real place.
It's very relatable. We did Cinco de Mayo with a Hispanic artist a couple years ago, and she pulled us to the side and said, "You know what?"
She was like crying.
I felt that too because I had just lost my grandma.
Man.
So
no, she lost her manager too.
Her manager too?
Yeah.
You talked to her more than I did. But.
Yeah, she had lost her manager, and it like touched her. Just a lot of people back home could relate to it. And then I just fell in love with it even more because I'm like, dang, it's just something about country music. It's just a little bit more heartfelt.
It's all feeling.
It's all feeling. Yeah. So I was able to get out things that I couldn't really do with my R&B, which you can do it with R&B, but it was just, for me, it was easier.
It resonated in a real way.
It resonated in a real way. And like, everything just made sense. And so I wanted to go down that route. And me being a dancer though, it's still a little rough because I'm thinking of like, okay, how am I going to do this style of music and have backup dancers? But then I was also like, well, that's what's going to make me stand out as a country artist or, as a crossover or whatever you want to call it in the future, because I am going to still have dancers. I am still going to throw out my records because even last show I had, it was with MB Riders, completely different crowd. These are like, a bunch of lowrider dudes and everybody else. But like in the middle of that show, I stopped and asked the crowd if I could do a country record for them. And their response was crazy. Then when I sang it, they cheered more for that record than they did all my raps or all my R&B songs. So I feel like moving forward, I mean, I'm gonna do both lanes, but where it makes sense, where it's like the same. So it's me, but I'm gonna give my R&B fans what they like, my pop fans what they like, but also I'm going to really touch base on this countryside because that's truly who I really am behind the knee-high boots and rap. Like country is just that's I love it.
You're not scared of dividing your fans?
No. I think they're all gonna ride with it.
I think they'll ride because the thing about being from Texas and being quote unquote Chicana, and Chicana is, people back home, they're Mexican, but they're cowboys and they listen to country music. And my brother is like that too. He wears Western wear. So I think it works for me because where I'm from, we'll be driving and 1 minute we're listening to George Strait and the next minute we're listening to Boosie. So it works. It's not like other people where it's like, oh, I'm country and this is country and I hate Kane Brown because he's black. It's like with us, it's like it works because our people, our Hispanic culture, our Mexican culture, they're both. They like rap, they like country.
So as an artist, you say it's safe to say that don't be scared to like move around a
Move
little
around,
bit
yeah.
and try to find, trying to find a voice in some other places, especially not just if one's not working. If that one's working, but you like your heart is somewhere else, because it's possible to be doing something and then your heart be over here, but then it's over here also.
Mm-hmm. I think as an artist, you shouldn't limit yourself. Like, dibble dabble, play, and then, find what works for you. And if it doesn't, cool. You say, if it doesn't, it doesn't. If it does, it does. Like, just, it's like being, like they say millionaires have like 7 jobs. I feel like as an artist, you have the artistic freedom to do whatever you want, because, well, at least unsigned artists have the artistic freedom to do what they want, however they want. And they could, see if something works or if it doesn't. I just know for me, moving forward, country and this route is something that I've, always wanted to do. Even before it blew, like, it blew up for Louis. That's my boy. Like,
No doubt.
It works for him, right? Even before he even did that, in the back of my head, Louis helped me with my country record. So, and when I say help, like, I wrote it, but, like, he helped me vocally record it and, so
arrange it
before all that, like, I was already trying to go down that lane. And so now that I see that it really does work for him too, like, oh yeah, I'm definitely, this new music coming out is country pop, country, whatever you want to call it.
So are we going to get a whole project or just a couple records?
No.
Oh, yeah, we're going to have fun down this road.
We're going to have a whole project. But also I still want to have my, couple rap records on the side. Sure. I just want to have fun.
I heard.
I want to have fun. That's the most important part.
That's what artists are missing. Everybody is chasing the bag. Everybody's sounding the fucking same. Because everybody's just like, okay, this is what's working for them. Maybe it'll work for me. Motherfuckers don't realize if you're doing something and then you love it, you're going to make other people love it too.
Yeah. So that's really like where I'm at. And I don't know why it took my grandpa passing for me to like see this, and it sucks sometimes because I wish he was here to see it, because I know he would have loved to have seen me do country music.
No doubt.
But I just know it's gonna work, and I know, and also when I say have fun, like, I'm at that point as an artist too, where if you buy the record, you buy it. If you don't, guess what? I'm still gonna do it, whether you like it or not. And I know with country music, a lot of colored artists get a lot of backlash from country fans, because a lot of those fans are
of the Caucasian descent. I'll say it for you.
Caucasian descent. So they think that country has a certain look,
right?
And it doesn't.
And it really didn't start with that look in the first place. If you really know your musical history,
if you know your musical history, if you know your history, period,
that's a fact.
You know that.
But country. We ain't here to teach y'all. Right. That's something you gotta go.
You gotta Google it, look it up. But I think moving forward too with that, a lot of other new artists coming out. I just think it's time for change, and these old Western folks gonna have to understand that these Native American Indians is coming in to take over their country music.
Hey, you get with it or don't, but regardless, it's coming. Yeah, that's a fact. It's definitely coming, man.
So, period I, period period
So what's next for Tiny B, man? What you got going on right now? I know you said you got the dance studio for the youngins,
yes,
and all that, and even for the grown folks, you feel me? They want to get in there and get busy. Talk about that a little bit.
So I try to keep that separate from Tiny B stuff, just because the audience is a lot different.
No doubt.
But we do have dance classes. We have a dance studio. We offer classes from kids 2-3 years old up till adults. We have adults taking classes.
Where are you guys based out of?
We're in Mansfield, Texas. Shout out to Mary. She is my business partner, and we have a lot of fun. We're crazy. We've been open for 2 years. We're an award-winning studio. Mary and I co-collab on a lot of projects and separate projects. She just did a music video for a really famous Christian artist. I can't remember his name. Kirk Franklin works with him, so she did that. And then I just did one with Paul Wall and Louis. So we collab a lot on our studio, and then we kind of have our separate projects. But yeah, so with that, I kind of live like a Hannah Montana life, because a lot of parents might not really accept this part of my life, you know, just because it is a business, it is a dance studio.
Okay.
But anyone is welcome. We are one of the most chillest studios, but hard, but competitive. So a lot of people come into our space, and the first thing they do is they'll look around, they'll take class, and every single person goes, "Oh, I just love the vibe here. It's so different from everyone else." And that's just because it's love. There's no judgment. It's, you know, be who you are. Come as you are.
Now, would that no judgment thing stick if me and Scanlouz went and took a little dance class over
It
there?
would.
I mean,
We have an adult hip hop class for beginners.
he will.
Ooh, you should come take a class.
Give me one
and
like,
record
give me
it.
one like, and I'll get him on the dance floor. No.
You
one
should
like.
come and record it and put on your podcast.
Who's gonna be dancing though?
Both of us.
I would never.
I'm gonna make him
Gangsters don't dance, we buggy.
Good, you know gangster.
gangster.
He's absolutely correct. I'm a father.
He means a priest.
Shit, boy. If I can't be no priest. They don't get no coochie, man.
Exactly why you a priest.
I can't do it. Damn. Hey, man. I think my baby would beg to differ. But okay, nigga. You a dickhead. You just hella tried to get
Look,
that
I said
off.
like this. You know that little Bart Simpson, not Bart Simpson. Is it Bart? No.
What are you talking about?
The little meme where he's like going through the little.
Oh, the Homer Simpson when he go through the grass.
That was me just now. I said,
Yo, I'm weak as
Yeah.
hell.
Sometimes-
Bro, I swear to God, I need a girlfriend or something, nigga. For well, we out here chasing dreams.
Now I don't mind.
That's not gonna do shit but distract the nigga from the bad. You know how horrible these modern women are nowadays?
Yeah.
Who the fuck would try to do something with that while you working on something?
Anyway,
And they can't cook, they can't clean, can't
I
change
got
no
99
diapers.
excuses.
that's true.
Man,
I can cook.
that's
I can clean.
Now look,
You feel me?
I don't mind making an ass of myself for the people.
I'm not gonna do that.
Okay.
We just clearly
Here's what
she's
we
not
gonna
gonna do that either.
I'm gonna watch.
And
her
we're
make
both
it
your
happen.
artists now. What?
She has
You
to,
just in a fucked
she
up
has to show us
position
what
with this.
steps to do.
I'm gonna
She got
make
what?
him. Huh?
You gotta show us the steps to do.
No, you're gonna take the class.
I'm not finna go dance, nigga.
And you're gonna go live, and we're gonna take donations to the Alex Tiny B Fund.
Look, that's a fact. I believe D would do that shit though. I'm not
would.
gonna do that shit.
Okay, next adult hip hop class, he's coming. Why am I?
What?
Why am I talking?
We gotta get 4 other fat guys in there,
But what-
so you can have a whole
Why would I not do it without my co-host?
Hints on the code.
Shit.
Hints on the code.
that's
But still.
that's right, motherfucker.
But still, it don't make no sense for one of us to do it. They want to see both of us on
Bro,
there.
we both ain't gonna be doing that shit.
Why not?
Hey man,
You gotta do it.
I'm gonna need a lot of these.
Okay, seriously,
Can we bring our own bottle?
you can. BYB. You can't bring. You can take
Be
shots.
all be in a day.
Well,
Oh
you
no,
can-
you
you
made me
can-
talk about language.
Can we do one step in the shot like
Bro, get the fuck out of here. Bro, you gonna have a
but
heart
you-
attack
but-
in that motherfucker.
But he gave me an idea.
Speak on it.
You
What?
should do it.
fat guy class night?
No, you should do it, and then go live and let people support you by donating money to my music. And the more you dance, and the more you stay in it, well, don't clock out.
This nigga gonna have a fat attack.
The more people will donate money because they're supporting you and not giving
You
up.
know what? If it's for charity,
Charity. There you go.
if it's for charity,
Your music is not a charity.
It's not, but
We're gonna make it work.
we-
The Tiny B Foundation.
look, there you
In
go.
our first ever charity event,
period.
Look.
we gonna support the children of Uganda.
We call it dancing for pounds.
Why you gotta say?
We got that.
Yo,
One of the ones you said,
bro, get the fuck out of here.
15 cents a day.
Where the hell did this episode just go right there?
South. It went south.
D always with the bullshit.
Yes, because I keep it interesting. Because you just too.
I am, bro. I got
You just too like a.
I got an image to uphold.
Thank
bro.
you.
feel me? Like,
Thank you.
He just don't understand.
It's
He
a
always trying to get me to do
image.
funny
It's a
shit. I'm like,
image.
bro, like I
It's a
can't do
image.
too much funny shit.
That's why the last podcast I did with some friends, I had to. First of all, I didn't feel good. Second of all, I was drunk.
Said she was drunk.
Then I was answering all these questions. I got home, texted him. I said, "No, tell them we're not doing that."
Damn, you.
Because it got too personal and it got way out of
Okay.
character, and I was like, "No, I feel wrong. Like I feel like a guilt if that came out because some of the
shit.
stuff was about like personal, like."
Okay, don't say it here because we want to release this episode.
Yeah. So I get it.
For sure. You know what I'm saying? I just really feel like between artists and their managers, it'd be a little bit of disconnect. Don't get me wrong, I definitely understand you were an artist first, but sometimes it's like you can loosen up them reins a little bit.
Trust.
You know what I'm saying? How do you feel? How do you feel hearing an artist say that, like, as a manager, like, bro, loosen the fuck up a little bit? Like, is it like, does it always have to be your way or no way?
No.
Life is a highway.
Yo, you can let this motherfucker fake y'all all he want to, but in real life, these arguments be in depth. Like, you damn near gotta fight this motherfucker to get what the fuck you want.
For real.
Well, because
Speak on it. Come on.
you have to look at it from a comfortable perspective. I have to look at it from a profitable one.
Okay.
Okay, see, you walking around with a stick up your butt might be what you want to look like, but that's not going to turn a profit. Now, you dancing a hip hop class knowing you're not a hip hop dancer, now that's going to create profit.
Yeah, now you just said some fucking bullshit. Because everybody going to be like, what?
Now you're just talking.
Yeah, you're right. Nigga, like, what the fuck?
No, because that's why I
No,
want
these swear to God, you gotta like do goofy, funny shit in order to go viral. And I'm like, bro, people go viral for shit that's not like that all the time.
Mm-hmm.
That's just the shit that you like to
But
see.
we ain't them.
And it's okay.
We
And
ain't
it's- and it's
journalists like that. We don't
It's
even.
not even just journalism.
We don't even speak English that damn good. And it's our first language.
I will say this though, like, there are some artists that can be funny on TikTok and blow up and then scratch the funny and then start showing their music and it works for them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just not a funny person.
Nah, I'm just.
I feel
not,
like if I try to be funny, it's forced.
And you compromise. I'm not with the compromising myself is what it is. You feel me? Because I can't go all my life being this type of nigga and then just one day, oh, I'm goofy. Nigga, nah. He called a stick up my ass. I'm calling it being who the fuck I am because of the environment we grew up in. Man, we grew up in the same environment. So when you be talking to me, I be like, nigga, how the fuck don't you understand where I'm coming from? You've been so distant for so long.
Because I came out of it.
Right.
I'm trying to show you how to come out of it.
Right. But I don't want to come out of it in that way.
You don't want to come out.
Get the fuck out. I'm staying in the closet. I walk the fuck into that one.
You did.
I can't put
You
this
did.
motherfucker.
I had to.
Put this tequila
I
down.
had to.
Nah, look, to me, the way we grew up in Cali, the way fucking, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was back then. It was, no matter what, we was living by somebody else's rules,
For sure.
somebody else's expectations, somebody else's dictations, people we ain't never met before.
Because it was
Yeah,
laid
man.
out for us before we even got here.
So when I decide I'm gonna do whatever the
I
fuck I
think I
want
know where
to do.
this is going.
Whenever I decide I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I want to do.
Now, when you street niggas, it's a little different, man. You know, you got coach, you got to live by it. You had no participation in making these motherfuckers.
You
know
couldn't
what I'm
wear.
saying?
You couldn't wear fucking. If you wore gray pants, it had to be dark gray. They couldn't be light gray. You couldn't wear. You couldn't wear a white wife beater. It had to be a black one.
But I
You know,
definitely
you-
get
you
what
get-
you're saying though, like breaking that cycle. You know what I mean? I definitely get that.
You
Because
couldn't-
remember,
you
I didn't
couldn't
talk
wear
to
a hoodie.
nobody, bro.
If you wore a sweater, it had to be a fucking crew neck sweater. You couldn't wear a hoodie.
No doubt.
It couldn't be a zipper. You
Yeah,
couldn't-
hell yeah.
You know, you had to live by all these fucking things. Always had to have your bandana ironed. Couldn't wear it on this side. Couldn't wear it in the
I do
front.
like an iron bandana though.
It just looks so like proper,
Crisp,
don't?
yeah.
Right.
I do like that.
You know what I mean?
I know where y'all are going with that.
Yeah.
I can't relate. But
Yeah.
yeah.
Hey, that's one thing. Like,
But that's one thing about me too. Don't be messing with me. Cause I got people that got people that got people that got
There
people
you
that got
go.
people that got
And that's
people
all.
that got
Like,
people.
everybody got.
And those
somebody.
people called police.
Shit. Wait
Yeah,
a minute.
they are. It's the COPS. The cops.
Yo.
And top flight security.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. The shit that does not depict anything of my views. You know what I'm saying?
Scanlouz De Leon supports the blue.
Nigga, I still gotta go back to home. Nigga, what the
Scanlouz De Leon supports the blue. What?
See, we can get into politics, but I won't.
Yeah, hell nah.
What?
Because I'll say this. Alex Tiny B is, you see where I'm at on this camera? That's where I'm at.
We said
In the
world
middle.
news. We never said politics in any of our intros. Okay? We never said politics.
Oh,
we
shit.
said music, sports, entertainment.
That's why I said I could, but I'm not.
No. We don't speak politics here because it's not in our montage.
Spell montage.
Shut the fuck up.
M-O ties. Like, what is it from next Friday? M-O.
Sachi.
Oh, Sachi.
Yo, Alex, man, tell the people where they can find you at, man.
In the hood.
Stay up.
She kept character. She didn't break it up in the hood. Yo, nigga.
Real talk. In the
Yes,
nice
real
neighborhood.
talk.
In a nice neighborhood. No,
Fuck your social media, bro. Damn, bro.
Coming to a hood near you.
Man.
At Alex Tiny B on Instagram, TikTok at Alex Tiny B with the number 8 because my other TikTok is locked out because Twitter messed it up. Everything is Alex Tiny B. Music, Alex Tiny B. Everything, Alex Tiny B.
Look, and that's a message for y'all artists too. Stop having hella different motherfucking names on all your shits, bruh.
One name.
How can we find you if all your name is different? You got, I'm big over here, but I'm little over here, and you got 5, 6, 7 numbers after your at and your name. Stop doing that shit. Make it easy for the audience to find your ass,
Marketing.
man. There you go. Marketing and branding in 2023 for artists, business owners, entrepreneurs. It don't matter what you do.
And we're in 2023 too, so
That's a
y'all
fact.
gotta stop with the whole, I got 2 photos on my page because it looks
Come on.
cool. No, we
Come
can't
on,
see what
man.
you do.
Right.
So y'all can talk about me with my photos and videos every day. I have
Put
to.
yourself out there,
And
have
and
to.
you just don't have to be fucking funny. if you
want-
do regular shit, do regular.
And if you
shit.
want autographed 8x10s of your boy right here, go to LNEclothingline.com. You know, I'm selling portraits right now. 99
Right
cents.
now.
What's the newest thing
Right
you got
now,
right now,
right
man?
now.
That you got out that the people can go look at, go check out right now.
So right now, So right now you can check out my country music, Dear Grandpa, by Alex Tiny B, and also we'll be dropping a music video for Lurking very soon.
You wanna be like me? It's so plain to see. Checking on my story, you don't even follow me. You wanna be like me? It's so plain to see. Checking on my story, you don't even follow me. Girl, stop watching me. I got all the moves. You will never be me. I got all the juice. Got your boy in my DM saying what it do, but I'm too focused on my dance and making money moves. Me and my girls be from the south side. We riding low riders all night. Don't let me catch you on my block. You'll be
Cause she wanna be like her.
You want to
You
be
feel
like me?
me? Yeah,
And the story behind why I wrote that, we'll get into that next time. But
yeah.
that's what I have. And then I have a new country record that I'm working on right now for all of my brown and black women. Very beautiful song that I am writing just for us, something for us. So be on the lookout for that. It's called Brown Girl.
Yep, and that's out of Cookie Crumbles, y'all. You already know Bloodstains on the Concrete Rose out right now. Just dropped my newest record. No One to Blame, R.I.P. Mom. For Mom's about to shoot that video real soon, you know what I'm saying? And this has been another episode of the Shooters in the Work podcast.
Don't forget the 8x10s.
Where you gonna get music, sports, entertainment, and world news, but only in a real way.
No
Y'all already
politics.
know who we powered
No
by,
politics.
man. We are powered by Live and Exist Clothing Co. LEClothingco.com, because the truth is and will always be
In the work.